You always just send the board for. But if you send the board, you have no backline units. Uh, like now you just have no backline units.
Right.
Oh, oh,
Well,
and now you fucking preserve.
yeah. Even if I kept the bard, would it be a bit? I guess 3 preserver is pretty strong early game, right?
Yeah, no, this orange is pretty good now because it gives you like a straight up direction. And with
Right.
Stoneplate preserve.
Okay. So if I went that way, it would be either just bard and Wukong reroll or Jinx.
Yeah, it's like no, it's like either Bard and Wukong, which is like mid line, but if you high roll it's good. Or you just play the fucking Karma or whatever.
Oh, right. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, kind of like, I guess Thorn plated armor is okay if I just have like a super tank.
Yeah, but you're probably just taking more than Karma otherwise.
I thought you really need a lot of rods to go with molten caramel.
Yeah, you did 3 rounds, but he all went something insanely broken.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need 3 rounds, so you're not wrong. Yeah, out of those you probably take either Forge or Armor.
And then here, I'm thinking I don't have any backline holders, so just a trench coat.
Yeah. Well, it would kind of suck with our items, but it's like fine. You have Striker. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably, and you either play Striker or you polymorph for the Jax. Yeah.
Right.
I kind of like polymorphing the Jax.
This goes back to the pattern where I take too long to pick and I don't have enough time to make a board.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think polymorphing the Jax is actually pretty good when you have trench coat as well.
Right.
And this is all like this is also like fine. I don't know if Multi Striker on Portal is better. Actually, I think Multi Striker might be better. You have 2 items on your Jax.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like in general, this this trench coat with the fucking Stormfleet is so much anti-synergy.
How come?
I mean, it's gonna like with Stormfleet you want high amounts of HP, right? And also like when the Stormfleet like pops at 40%, you have 3 little ones, so you lose a lot of Stormfleet value.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you don't have HP to scale with the resist.
So would you
So it's
slam
like a lot of anti-synergy.
something else then?
Uh, yeah, I think I slam steadfast if I slam an item.
I see.
Because they spawn on 4 HP, so you actually get the DR, and it's not anti-synergy, and also you get to play on the cloak and not the glove. When cloak can be like spark, which is insane with the trench coat. It could be adaptive on the backline. It's actually a lot better.
I see.
Yeah, like mainly spark. Spark is like insane with this trench coat item because you get so much damage after it. I think it's like a pretty big mistake.
Okay.
Oh, you can heck him. That's good.
Yeah, I think I forget to play it over Ash here.
Yeah, you should. It's the honest problem. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you look at the stats, for example, Wukong probably Trenchcoat is like one of the worst items on Wukong.
Mm.
And that's pretty good 5-stack. This Trenchcoat item is so broken.
Yeah, you pretty much just want to get 3-item trench coat as soon as possible, right?
Yeah. Ideally, like Vow Spark is probably best.
Mm.
Hey, Sunfire Spark is also fine. But Vow Spark is like the beast.
Val triggers after the trench coat triggers, and then
You get the starting mana.
oh,
It's not about the shield. You also get the shield, but it's about the starting mana. So your shitter can cast. Like let's say your Shivana can cast, or your
mhm.
like whatever your trench coat, like even the Tam can.
Oh, and then the spark just hits it.
Okay.
Anytime the enemy casts, they get hit 3 times.
Yes.
Fancy.
Like the damage is still the same damage.
Oh,
And you probably take portal.
okay. So portal just gives you a lot of direction, even though
Yeah. And it's like very, very good as well. Like portal spot for win streak is like the best spot
mm,
for it. It gives you
okay.
a castle.
I was also
Yeah.
thinking, I guess, that I just didn't have any like rise items, but I guess that doesn't matter. Just tempo it.
Yeah, you have race components on the bench, right?
Oh, I forget. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
like,
okay.
yeah. Like even like Red Buff Guardbreaker or like Gilso.
I see.
Yeah, I think it's the best choice by far. Now we take a Grabeg, Red Buff Guardbreaker. Interesting. I mean, this is not terrible. It's not bad. I just don't really like it with 3 full tank items as well to build full 3 melee items.
Mm,
Like I think Red Buff Guardbreaker here is a lot better. You can play Rise or Karma with those items, and you have a zillion too to carry them.
I see.
Not that I think it's bad. It's not bad. It's just weird for me to like have 3 items tank and then have 3 melee items as well. Because you need some range damage, right? Like the
Mhm.
tank are worse with melee carries. Let's
Right.
say.
Because the melee carry can like walk around and get aggroed.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bad loss.
Yeah.
Tank. And now we just take Titans here and like now you're just locked to Fiora. Like it's
Hmm.
like I hate Olaf so much. But like if you hit Olaf you don't have a choice there, but no. It's just like when it comes to like the item priority, when we talked about it, I prefer like this spot looks like the Karma Gwen spot, like the Karma Gwen Fiora spot. So
Right.
the item priority would be like Gwen and then Karma and then tank, right? And if we already have a tank, like we want Karma items now. Because
Mhm.
we want frontline, then we want backline, and then we want another frontline. Or like melee. This makes more sense.
Okay. That makes sense.
I mean, your board is good now, though. You have Trenchcoat on a Shapeshifter, so. Trenchcoat on a Shapeshifter is really, really strong. Especially like a Swain 2 this early.
Hmm.
But you see how a Vow can be very important, like almost they didn't cast the shitter once.
Right.
Yeah. This part is very, very good. So just need to not be greedy and go fast 9. Which is probably what you did.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's always a blower and always a Hodge and go for red buff. Just blow buff Hodge, go for red buff. Not reforging, not anything.
I see.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's because I didn't at this point realize like Gwen is the thing and Karma. I think I was still thinking like, oh, Rise
Mhm.
uh, and Fiora.
Yeah. And if you would know, like, this spot is probably a first, by the way. Like, this spot was insane.
I
You
see.
had insane items and insane, yeah. It's only a first.
Okay. So roll third one.
Yeah, roll
Think I,
1, 2. Yeah, roll 1, 3, sorry. Roll 1, 3.
yeah, okay. Iron Collector seems pretty good. Well, especially since my first two picks were both items.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a second. Why did you skip Zoe too? There was 2 Zoes in your shop.
Oh, I was thinking I was like gonna get out of the portal anyway.
Uh-huh. So you are buying karmas.
I could have rolled more deeply, but I guess I just ran out of time.
Nah, you are on a 1 loss, 83, 84. I think it's fine.
Fine.
You could have won rolled off. I mean, like, you should have probably, but, like, it's fine. Not, like, bad, let's say. Okay, getting out of Zillion tour is suspicious.
I was just running out of bench space.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're trying to play around Olaf. And, like,
Yeah.
now, like, you have, like, you don't have a single backline item.
And my Olaf
How
doesn't
do you
have
do?
healing.
Yeah. Like, these Titans were, like, very, very bad as well.
What else would you have built something else instead of the Titans?
Yeah, I told you, like, I would go, like, don't refort, go Blue Buff Hodge, and then you
Oh
have,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hodge assist for Serax, and you have Blue Buff going for Red Buff on the Karma. It's like Beast, actually Beast.
You take the TK there
What's the item on the champions?
tier.
Tier? Yeah, 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 you take it.
Okay.
Oh, sure, sure. Like, you can play, like, you saw the Karma, you saw the Karma, you had Blue Buff like 3 times in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, you want Transport Vow for sure. Yeah. And then you want, I mean, you want Steadfast, but then you have a fucking dead Stoneplate. Like, look how many frontline items you have this game.
Yeah.
Actually, unreasonable. Yeah. I mean, it's just. Okay, this fucking Tompkins is so broken, by the way.
So I should
Yeah, I
be
mean, the game already ended. Like, the game is not, like, you're not playing the game anymore. Basically. Like, you don't have a comp,
yeah.
if it, like, makes sense. You have 2 tanks, and you have an off tank. Like, where's your damage coming from?
Yeah. So I should be just rolling down more. Well, I mean, I guess I have hit,
No, you
but
can't.
just I hit bad units.
You cannot run, like, you need to level here. You cannot
Uh-huh.
roll more. But you just don't have a comp. Like, your comp doesn't make sense to me. You
Right.
have 2 tanks and a military. Like, what if the Olaf randomly dies? You just lose the fight.
Mhm.
Like, your tanks cannot do anything. So no. Now you like now in theory, like, you just level, try to play for Arcana with Zera to Camille carry as well. Okay, like, stop building frontline items.
Okay, so that should be Sterax for Camille.
Yes, under Sterks or fucking adaptive help for your Zerat, you need some backline damage.
Okay.
Like, you cannot keep building frontline items. So
I was just thinking I didn't have any anti-heal, but I guess that doesn't matter. I just need more damage.
yeah, like, anti-heal doesn't matter when you don't do damage. Yeah, like, look, your Olaf died, and what now? What? Now you're just dead. Your bond's pretty cool though. It is cool. And I think binding Kefir Hemisphere is pretty smart. Recognizing that all of your units are melee AD carries, you want damage reduction and AD, it's pretty good. But yeah, here, this guy is playing the fucking Gwen Karma bot, which we talked about. Look, did you see the damage charts, by the way? 2-item Gwen versus 3-item Karma. Look. Look at the Gwen, let's look at the Gwen. 3-item Fiora, 3-item Karma, 2-item Gwen.
Gwen dealt the most damage. Oh yeah, wow.
Yes. And not even good Gwen items, like acceptable Gwen items. Just look at
Oh,
the damage.
this is the exact capped board that you're talking about, right?
Yes.
He also has Milio and
the Milio Morgana, yes.
Morgana. Okay. And his front line is shit. It's like the front line doesn't even matter. Huh?
It doesn't matter. You have Fiora to Gwen to its front line. Like mostly about the Fiora. Like his front line is the Fiora and then the Gwen is the carry.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Like Fiora now is like an off tank or like almost a full tank.
Okay.
And this is not better. No. No. Okay. Wait. Now what? Wait, now it's solo carry from you.
Okay, so you have kept Olaf.
Yeah, no, this is worse. Like solo carry Camille is not a thing. Like she cannot kill a board. Like Camille, her stick is like you kill you. It's basically like if you played set 8. Do you remember Leona from set 8? The 5 cost?
Yeah.
It's the same. Like, can you solo carry Leona? No, right? Because she like kills 1 or 2 units and then dies, right?
Okay.
She's like guaranteeing a kill on a unit. Like, let's say the Camille stick is you get her on the enemy main tank and she one-shot it and then she dies.
Mhm.
That's what Camille does. She cannot like 1v5 or 1v8 board. Right?
Okay, so then here I should sell like Fiora and Ash
Yeah.
or Fiora and Ari to buy the Camille and then
Yes.
item removes to put the Derax and Titans on Camille.
Yeah, I can say it.
Or is there a world that you item remove the trench coat onto Camille?
I mean, yes, you have too many tank items, but then you need to sell the Tariq.
Which is okay because I have the Diana.
Yes, I would sell the Tariq, trench coat to Vow the Camille, and then 3-item the couch.
Val the Camille. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, with trench coat. And then you like cast like 3 times with the shield.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably the correct play, I think.
I would not have thought about that.
Oh, it's actually so cool. Yeah, it's actually probably that. You just trench coat Vow Camille and you guarantee like 1 cast that does like 2k damage. And this is the half the board. Actually, pretty good.
Okay. And then eventually I want to try to get out of this Olaf into because then I'm selling my Fiora as like the main out. I mean, eventually, ideally, you can get like Briar.
Only
right?
out is like Briar, but you're not hitting Briar.
Right.
Like the real talk is that you're dead. Like this is not a board.
Right.
This doesn't make sense. Like it actually just doesn't make sense. You're playing like 2 melee carries and 2 tanks.
Okay.
Like it would make sense if you had Zeratul with items in the back. It would make sense. You need some sort of backline outputs when you have 2 tanks.
Right.
But it makes sense, right? Like it makes sense in my head, but I don't know if like it makes sense like in when you play. Like you understand the thing, like when you have 2 tanks, like you don't want 2 melee carries, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially when the trench coat pops, then your melee carries start taking aggro.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. And my Olaf doesn't have healing.
And Olaf is just a fucking dog. And I feel like he's so bad. He's actually so bad.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I would prefer to have Fiora here, but that didn't
Yeah,
happen.
that's what you hate. That's what you hate. But
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, like just in general, like this board doesn't make a lot of sense.
Mhm.
Like look at Camille. Like she casted on the tank, then she trench coat, or like she casted on the Vex and died.
Right.
Like, she can't. Like either the enemy board needs to be that dog shit that she can just reset off of every unit, or she just dies. Okay, it's probably Diana Pearl.
Oh,
You do Hodge.
yeah. I was thinking I need a better like unit than Ash.
Yeah. And then this is the game's over.
Yeah.
Like you remember when I said like the game's over like 5 rounds ago? Like that's the fucking point. When you made the fucking with 2 tanks and like basically the reforging of the 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 tier. Like like making a vow or like reforging the tier into chain. It's like the big point. And slamming titans.
Okay.
Like like it's not about when you rolled, I think you rolled fine. It's not about like your economy, it's not about your augment choice. It's just about that you made a board that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Specifically the tank combined with the melee combo.
Yes. Like I think from your 4-2 or like I don't remember for one spot, you go top guaranteed top 2 if you just play the karma. Like you didn't know about it. I know you didn't know about it.
Right.
But if you just play the fucking karma and you just skip like a karma pair and you solved it.
Right. It was 4-1 that I reforged the
Yeah.
tier, right. So here or here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make a blow. Right? Like you make a blow
This,
buff hard and go
yeah.
forward buff. That makes the most sense. That is the way.
Okay. And then the tank items to go on either Recon or
Or Nasus. Or
Nemesis.
Kench. Like, you can play Kench still. Like you have again, like you have 2 open slots in that com. Like if you hit Kench Zerat, you can play Kench Zerat.
I see. And no Vanguard, right? Because you don't have enough spots.
Yeah, no Vanguard, it's fine. Like he's gonna cast.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
I mean that's the biggest takeaway. Like it's actually ruined your entire game, I think.
Yeah. So when you're going,
You just can't play for 2 melee carries and 2 tanks. Like I don't think in the history of TFT any comp had 2 melee carries and 2 tanks. It doesn't make sense.
Mhm. Yeah, at best it would be like one tank, one melee, and one backline.
Yeah, unless it's like a reroll. Reroll is like a better thing because reroll your 3 stars can actually like 1v9 or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like for example, like like even if you take the warrior reroll, right? You play Katarina, Nila, and like I don't know, like Akali carry, right?
Mhm.
You never itemize the fucking tank in that comp, right? Like you would never itemize a Shen.
Right.
Why? Because like in the melees, like you just wanna run over the enemy team. Like you just care about damage in the melee comps. You can't build two tanks and then build melee.
Yeah. So
Like
that
in
was
the range comps, it's usually about you tank the enemy, the melees, and you kill them from range. Like that's the
right.
like you think about fucking league, okay? Like even if you think about league, a team composition of 5 players cannot have 2 tanks and two melee carries, right? Like you need the AD carry, or like you need the mage in the backline, right?
Uh-huh.
Because once your melee carries die, your team doesn't do damage. So that's why you need the ranged damage.
Mm.
That's all the fucking role of tanks is to protect your carries. And how can the tanks like how can your Kench or the Taric to protect the fucking Olaf? They can't. The Olaf camps in the enemy team.
Right. Okay. And this should have been Portal.
Yeah,
Uh,
for sure, for sure, for sure.
okay. So going back to this, it would have been red buffs and then
I mean, even
Reforge.
here, yeah, even here it's like red buff Garbreaker,
Right.
and you flex Rise or Karma.
Right.
And you have a thing to just run red buff or the Jace. Yeah, it's just not bad, but just do it either on the Zillion for the Jace red buff Garbreaker.
Okay.
Yeah, like in this spot when you have 3 tank items, I feel like building melee items is bad. If
Yep.
you want to play AD, it's fine. You can Slamless Whisper and go for IE here. It's fine. If you prefer to play AD. But I think like Xerax term here is suspicious.
Right. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So this is what's about like this was mostly about like the fucking guide understanding what you need. Like when you have 3 items done, you don't need melee items, you need grants. So that's like
Mm.
the understanding of like the I don't know how to say it in English, but like the complete like how the complete board works together.
Hmm.
Makes sense?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Mhm.
All right.
And again, like if you have questions, like I know it's like a little like can be hard to understand, like from a fucking like from the bird's eye or like of bird's view. I don't know how you say it. Like when you look at your entire comp and like knowing what you need, like it can be hard to like identify that. So like
Yeah.
if you have any questions, you can ask.
I think at this point I was thinking I would pretty much just play Fiora.
Mhm.
Uh, and I would move the trench coat over to like be Derek's trench coat, like healing on Fiora, and then probably the stone plate tank items would go on like Nathis or Khan.
Yeah, but even like the transport are usually not good on the drain tanks. Like I imagine it will be good on Gwen, but it will be bad on Fiora. Because Fiora is more of like a tank, a drain tank. Like she gets damage reduction and she like pretty sure you can check the stats actually. On
Yeah.
Trenchcoat Fiora versus Trenchcoat Gwen.
So I went that because trench coat stats for Fiora are actually, I think, pretty sure pretty good.
Interesting. Because like in my brain it doesn't make sense because she needs the HP to like out heal like drain tank with the damage reduction.
Let me switch the screen.
Like if you actually look at the comp and compare Gwen to Fiora, is Fiora already better in the stats?
Well, this is just trench coat, so I don't know if it's filtered
Uh-huh.
enough, but like
Uh-huh.
the delta is basically the same as Diana.
Yes. Interesting. Because like if you actually think about it, it doesn't make a lot of sense, right? When her ability gives the damage durability and she needs to a lot of mana, like she's very high mana. So how can she cast when they can the shithouse copies like how can they cast, right?
I wonder if it's because she goes to the back line a lot, and so
Yeah,
it
yeah,
kind of
it's true.
serves as like a little edge of night, and then like the three of them can like because
Oh,
especially if you have a
like
strong tank like Nasus, like Fiora could maybe like get aggroed, and then the thing drops aggro, and then you can have like three of them kind of take down their back line.
yeah. It's about that. It's about that. It's like it's exactly like what I told you about Shivana. That she jumps to the backline and then she pops and then the hitters just hit the backline and kill them. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's exactly that then.
yeah.
Ah,
That-
interesting. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, because like basically Morgana, Fiora, Diana have like the best deltas by a lot.
It is insane because in my head it's broken on Briar
Yeah. Briar, yeah.
because the Briar TP like CCs, then she pumps, and the little clones also AoE CCs the entire board.
But with Briar, you'd want like Vow with
Yeah,
Trenchcoat.
you can do Vow Trenchcoat. You can also do a fucking Sterex BT Trenchcoat. If you have a Briar too, they will cast the hitter once with like 6 shapeshifters, so yeah.
Mm. Especially if you have a chance to feed her.
So yeah, exactly.